Hi guys, today's lifting session journal was press, but before that I did some ice bath. Ice bath today was like a pre-workout. Typically, I think most people will do ice bath after the lifting session or after their sport or exercise. But because I did a night shift and I had not had enough sleep, I decided to do ice bath before. I have been doing ice bath from last 2.5, 3 years, and I really enjoy them. They bring me a lot of energy and clarity and clean energy, and help me develop resilience as well. I like the fact that when I'm in the ice bath, I have to be extremely still, which I'm not, and I also have to be silent in my mind as well. So it was a very good way to wake me up, shake me up, and be ready for my lifting. So yesterday I did some deadlifts. I think it was 6 to 8 reps, real heavy. And to continue that, I wanted to lift today, and I did overhead press 90 kgs. And just before that, I did some squats. But going back to my ice bath, I have done a video before explaining how to start ice bath and continue for long term. I will leave a link in the description. However, I want to just make this disclaimer that the videos on ice bath are for entertainment and information purposes only. It's totally up to you what you want to do with this. All I'm doing here is sharing my experiences, bringing you my viewpoint, and it is not at all prescriptive in nature. I hardly say the words like you should. Typically, I do have normal pre-workout, which is in a little box, but I hardly use it, and I use it very rarely, or I should say selectively, because if I keep using it often, I will develop a tolerant, and then I may not have the effect of it. So there are times when I've done 2-3 night shifts in a row, and I've missed my workout, and I can't afford to miss my workout even though I'm really sleepy like a zombie. Then I take that pre-workout, and it works. It really works. But today I just wanted to get into an ice bath, 2 bags of ice, and get going. I have to mention once again my shift work and sleep and how it affects my lifting. Sleep is my favorite topic, one of my favorite topics. And I have been watching videos and reading about sleep and how it enhances our performance. I have looked up this guy called Matt Walker. He's a neuroscientist, and his area of work is sleep and its effect on sports performance. So I watched a video, and I will leave a link in the description. And he says, and I quote, "Sleep is probably greatest legal performance enhancing drug that few athletes are not abusing enough." So there you go. I might even add that sleep is also a free legal performance enhancing drug. It is, we all have it, but for a variety of reasons we are not able to have enough of it. In my case, it's because of the shift work that I do. I'm doing a night shift again tonight, but I'm planning myself that tomorrow I will do deadlifts. Maybe top will be 4 sets of 2. So my lifting often, lifting heavy and lifting little, is a product of me not having enough sleep, or me doing shift work, and also me wanting to lift every day. I just want to lift heavy as much as I can, but I do understand that it comes with the cost of getting tired, fatigue, or even injury. So this is the best way that I can think of to manage everything, all the variables, is by lifting heavy and lifting little and lifting often. If I lift like 5 sets of 5 or 7 sets of 5, then I will not be recovered the next day, and I'll be lifting lighter, obviously. So I'm sticking to the sets of 2 or sets of 3, keeping the intensity really high, volume low, and frequency very, very high. So with the ice bath, I have to mention Wim Hof, the great man from whom I've learned this technique, watching his YouTube videos basically and reading about him on his website. So please search Wim Hof and get to know more, do your research and see how you think. So this was the first, not the first, but this was a build-up warm-up set, squats. Even though it was press today, I cannot think of having a session where I'm not squatting. The only time I don't squat is when I am doing deadlifts. So yeah, I could not have just done overhead press and not squat. And I was feeling really good. I had no effects of, feeling really lethargic or whatever. I felt great after my ice bath. So it really worked, having an ice bath before my workout. So this was 130 kg. I had been thinking and applying a few cues that I've almost forgotten recently. I worked on my grip and I was pointing my elbows more towards the middle of my back and was trying to push the knees out quickly and then hips down. So pushing my knees out on the descent was something that I was working on. Guys, I have been enjoying making these videos on almost everyday basis. I like to share my journey of lifting heavy, lifting little and lifting often. So please drop me a like or dislike, share and subscribe, and do drop a comment as to what is it about this video you may not have liked or anything that you want me to cover. But I will be bringing mostly my lifts and my ice bath. So my lifts are squats, deadlifts, overhead press, and in the future at some stage there will be bench press. I'm still not sure about my shoulder. Other than my main lifts, I have accessories like chin-ups and push-ups, and I can't think of many. So I'm very simplistic in what I bring out. I'm very minimalistic in my approach of exercise. I live a very minimalistic life myself. So this was the top set for today, 180 kg. As you may have noticed, I have done all my squats without a belt. I train without a belt every now and then, just so that I can get a bit more stimulus to my entire body, my lower back, my abs. And yeah, so let's just watch the knees here as I go down, pushing them out rather quickly, keeping my chest up and driving my hips from the bottom. Yeah, so the topic of sleep keeps me sleepless. I think a lot about it, and I try to find ways of getting more information. It makes me wonder, sleep is so good for us and we need it and we all take it. Then why is it so hard to wake up from a sleep? It should be easy. At least in my case, I take a little longer. I'm really heavy in the morning and it takes me a little longer. And I have seen some other people who, like my partners, ex-partners, some of them seem to just wake up like that, like it's no problem. So this was a warm-up set, so to speak, 70 kg. So in my mind, I had 90 kg for a set of 3. I have done press 100 kg for a double, but I still think that my 1 RMPR for press is 100 kg, sorry. So 90 kg was the 90%, and I was hoping to do a triple, but I wasn't sure. So you will see what I did. 90 kg coming up next. I wasn't sure that I'll get double or triple. And got the triple. So that was a good feeling. I like to think I am biased about my concept of lifting heavy, lifting often, lifting little, but it keeps me going, and I'm very happy to test it. So this was a different angle, again 90 kgs. I wanted to push my elbows really forward and not sideways like a bench press. Stay very still and tight. No bend in the knees or elbows. So yeah, a total of 9 work reps. That's it, just 9 reps, or maybe I should say 8 if I don't include the squats. And tomorrow will be deadlifts. I will be coming back. At least, I'm thinking at least 3 sets of 2. So 6 reps, maybe 8 reps, and I will have to go lower than 242.5 because that has been my weight that I'm stuck at for a while now. But I'll do my best to assess tomorrow, tonight night shift, sleep, whatever, wake up, maybe do one more ice bath, without much ice, just cold shower or cold bath, and then go for it. So I'll leave you guys with my slow, very slow inhale, exhale yoga push-ups, and you can just enjoy the video, and please like or dislike, share and subscribe, and leave a comment. See you guys.